I'm Reggie Ponder, the Real Critic, and this week's movie is Snow White. Who's in it? Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot, and Andrew Burnett. So what's it about? Snow White is a princess with no worries in the world. Her father, the king, and her mother, the queen, ruled their kingdom with kindness and generosity. But everything changes when her mother dies and the king remarries a very beautiful woman who quickly becomes the evil queen. She is responsible for the death of the king, and she rules the kingdom with an evil heart. Her only problem is Snow White, whom her mirror professes is the fairest of them all, is giving her fits. The queen seeks to kill Snow White, who in turn fights to restore her kingdom. What's to like? Well, the acting. I think Gal Gadot is a very good evil queen. She and the filmmakers were able to make her beauty and the desire to keep that beauty a menacing trait versus a desirable one. She is the personification of evil, and she's channeling an icy demeanor and a sinister aura. Now, admittedly, she wasn't flawless, so I'm not saying that, but you may never look at her the same way again. And then, the message about being fearless, fair, brave, and true is important, and each trait is very well illustrated. For instance, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, and her inner beauty is worth more than the queen's outer beauty. Additionally, the film focuses on challenging people to be fearless and brave, which is seen in Snow White as well as other characters throughout the film. And then, the songs are strong. They advance the story, reinforce the core messages, and are quite catchy. One might have to see the film a few times to master the words or purchase the soundtrack, but that wouldn't be a bad thing at all. You will be drawn to the familiar hi-ho, hi-ho. You will probably sing it, and you will delight in some new songs like Good Things Grow and the song Waiting on a Wish. I particularly like that one. Now, the CGI is outstanding. From the very beginning, where the animals are opening the book that illustrates the story of Snow White, to the first sightings of the seven dwarfs. These animated creatures are adorable, funny, and memorable. And while I understand Peter Dinklage's concern about why real actors with dwarfism weren't cast, but the execution here works, and most viewers will not notice this controversy. I will admit that if this is supposed to be a live action version, it is very curious why real little people were not used in this film. Additionally, I think the costumes look great, and Snow White's outfit is sure to be in demand by young girls and those young at heart. Combined with the way that this was filmed, the viewers will surely feel as if they are part of the adventure themselves. So what's not to like? Well, viewers will be reminded how dark this story is. While it is laced with hope, that hope only resonates because of the evil nature of the queen and the despair it creates. People are deprived of food and free will, forced to fight for a cause they don't believe in. Sounds familiar? Anyway, hope does prevail, but not without some challenges thrown in. Also, in today's world where we are trying to teach our girls to be independent and brave, I think the love story might feel a bit contradictory. Does she need to find love to be fearless, fair, brave, and true? And then the connection between Snow White and Jonathan works. It works well, but the love component, it does feel a bit manufactured. However, I do believe that those core qualities is not really inherently a betrayal of independence and confidence. I do wish that that love story was integrated more skillfully and just a little bit more fully. So my rating, Snow White is a warning about evil, a battle cry for bravery, and a lesson about humanity. It shines and it sings, earning 3 reels out of 4 reels. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at The Real Critic, and I'll see you next time.